It's about time. Now, we seen this coming, alright? 2K17's been stale. It hasn't been a good year. In my opinion, probably the second worst 2K in the last decade. Still, I played it, I uploaded it. It was really my purpose just to make great content. Hey man, y'all looking at all the beautiful players that helped make it happen. So we're retiring all of the players. Not just one player, they're all going down in the books, into the Hall of Fame, the 2K17 Hall of Fame. We've had some really good memories together, man, but the time's come. First of all, can we talk about why I'm still getting Road to the All-Star Game notifications like this didn't happen 6 months ago? 8 months ago, 8 plus. Now, you guys know at RIP on launch, I had my 6.6 sharpshooter. This was the first build that I made. I learned a lot, and through all the patches, this build just became absolute garbage. If you guys remember, I retired this build like 4, 5, 6 months ago because I upgraded the post scoring to do my post cheese. 2K ended up patching the post cheese. This player also has a minimum wingspan and I wasn't happy with that. My channel blew up originally on this beautiful player right here. And until the whole 6'2" sharpshooter speed boosting phase, this player right here was the best build. It was dominating, just, I can't even explain it. Yo, I'm just remembering, I think I'm using my original A1 release right now. It sure feels like it. Yup. And before all the latency kicked in, this was the greatest release in the game for anyone that was dealing with anything below like 200 millisecond latency. Once it started to pick up, this release became useless, but damn, I had some insane moments hitting clutch ass shots on the Antia. Down one! Looking for the game point contested, that's me! Buckets! Superstar 4 was dropped off by an All-Star 4. Following that original sharpshooter, I made a 91 overall playmaker, and he had a decent amount of badges, but he wasn't Hall of Fame anything, right? And I made 2 other ones, so there's a total of 3 playmakers. I guess one is a point forward, a 6'7" playmaker, a 6'8" playmaker, and then a 6'10" point forward. And through everything that happened, I never really got a chance to use a 6'10" point forward the way I wanted to. And I also didn't get into dribbling this year at all. I really kept it basic. I used my weird little knacky styles, man. For a while, the cheese with this post spin, that was doing me solid, but when that was taken away, I just went to the Kobe crossovers, and it made for some simple stuff to get me open. So I never really had a use for all the playmakers and the point forwards that I built, although next year, I'll definitely be on that grind. And so I got to the point around January, February where I just decided, yo, let's start to have fun with this. Let me do something really stupid in the post, but check this shit out. Yup, so you know I had to go back at him, right? I'm not one to back down from a challenge, people. And I think the first person on YouTube to create a 6'6" post score. It was ridiculous. I did it because I was curious, not because I thought it would be amazing. In my mind, I was thinking of Kobe, post fade on the high post. That's what I had in mind. Where is that beautiful soul? It's right here. And as fun as it was for me to destroy people with such a weird build, this ended up being the worst build I've made all year. What I failed to realize was the drop step was the best method of scoring that post scorers had. That, along with the height disadvantage when it came to post fades, you weren't able to shoot on top of defenders the way I had in mind. So I couldn't do drop step standing dunks unless there was no one in the way. And unfortunately, my sharpshooter can hit the high post fade over here better than my post scorer. The attribute didn't matter nearly as much. What mattered was that Hall of Fame limitless range made a huge difference in post scoring. So it was fun. I got hacked a lot. I definitely made some dope videos. I'm gonna have links in the description to all the playlists I made with all these archetypes. So this archetype here ended up being a disaster. But luckily for me, all the skills I learned when it came to drop stepping, up and unders, just working in the post with this build, I began using with all my next builds. What followed up next for me was this build. Another experiment build, but this one was infinitely more fun to play with. Nah. Bring your ankles here, boy.
I'll put this dude.
Boom! Bow! Fuck you!
Let's go home! Let's go home, ladies and gentlemen! Let's go home!
This right here is my 6-foot slasher. Probably my fastest build. I went from playing with sharpshooters and post scorers, and when I hopped on this slasher, seeing him explode, I had some of the most fun videos I made all year were dunk contests with this slasher. It's not like a regular slasher or athletic finisher. When you're this short and you get the contact animations, it feels so satisfying. But you couldn't take this build in a serious game though. You get destroyed. I couldn't find any consistency when it came to the moving shot, but I had fun. This was perfect for YouTube. I would just hop on here and enjoy destroying big men with some of the meanest high-flying dunks. Again, slasher playlist is gonna be in the description because these were easily one of my favorite videos of the fucking year. Oh, that's it. Oh! 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 What? Ah! Let me wave on it. Of course, you couldn't forget all the 55 overall garbage players I've made. The amount of times I've made videos over the course of the year just playing with absolutely trash players, because this is something beautiful when you can pull off the impossible with a player that has no attributes pulling from limitless range. This is really the definition of agent range, and these videos here, because we had such low expectations, every time we were able to perform, it made for some beautiful results. And then of course was the 6'2" sharpshooter. I ended the year on this build right here. This build here was, jeez, it did me numbers. This build right here, it hit the buzzer beater, right? So originally the 6'6" sharpshooter, it did the work, did the crossover, and then it did a dribble handoff right over here to this build right here, man. I learned to speed boost. It was, hey, Justice, you're not gonna want to interrupt this video, man. This shit means a lot to me. You were not, no, he's gonna ask me to play. Justice, I'm not playing with you. I had fun with this build, man. After they patched the living soul out of my 6'6" sharpshooter, it felt nice to be on a build where you felt like you were superior, right? Because it was a really good build, and I never had that feeling for a while because I just experimented with a 6-foot slasher and a 6'6" post scorer. Those were experiment builds. They were fun, but I didn't get the sense of domination. I went through some shit here with this player because around the time I built him was when the latency got out of control, and instead of using regular jump shots that were working for me all year, I had to start building an entire new archive of lag jumpers that worked in situations where there was double XP or park after dark, or there was just a lot of people on the servers and the shit was acting up. It was also the first time I got a chance to experiment with a very quick release. It was a thing of beauty. I don't know how you can go back to quick releases after using very quick. Just getting your shots off that much faster, your speed boosting to the spot, and of course the screens with the brick wall are so overpowered. It just made this build so untouchable that damn near everybody in the 2K community was creating one. It was a crazy year, man. I feel like it would be disrespectful if I didn't dedicate a video to these builds right here. Because in one year I went from, does anybody know who I am, to being on the map. It was the first year I really went in on the My Park, the Pro-Am, the whole My Career side of things. And I knew because I was able to dominate other much more difficult games, if I gave the same effort playing 2K in really any game mode, I knew I can dominate just like that. And ever since hopping into all this My Park stuff, I don't even know how I could play quick matches again. Like, can we check my quick match record? I might have played like 10 games, maybe 20. Oh, nope. I played 2 games. Ignore the record. I hopped into these games to record a video, bro. I wasn't really trying to win fuck it. I used to really go ham on this, man. I used to play game battles. I made it to the semifinals in 2K13 when I was playing this shit. Like, I was into this in the past, but for me now, I feel like everything's transitioned. The interest with My Park being the most popular game mode, I put this tweet up, and a huge majority were saying they were interested in My Park, which is a little skewed, maybe a lot skewed, because the guys who watch me probably play My Park more than they play my team. Wasn't an exactly fair representation of what the community wants, but for me, my interest shifted in 2K16 late, and so in 2K17, when I went in on this shit and blew up, I knew, damn, I was just built to do this. Because originally when 2K17 launched, I was in the Pro-Am. I didn't really play Park. It was only till a few months after where people were like, yo, upload some Park. I was like, okay, I'll try. Too Cool's gonna drive the ball up. At this point, everybody's looking for me. Finds me open in the corner, and what were you thinking? You don't leave legends open. The chances you guys see an NBA 2K17 gameplay from me, I mean, there had to be a really good reason for me to hop on the game. I'm done for the most part playing this game. It's been over for me. Like, I was on Rainbow Six last night. I did awful. But I've been on Tekken 7 mostly, just, you know, doing my thing. I'm having fun with these games. It's not like I don't have other games to play. But for me, when it comes to uploading, since 2K17's been so dry, I'm just chilling here like, yo, when's 2K18 gonna come out? Because I'm trying to create the best possible content. So anyway, it's a goodbye to all of you, all right? I'm gonna hop on, I don't know. I might hop on 1 or 2 more times, but it's not gonna be for a video. It might just be a final goodbye before 2K18, the prelude launches. I'm gonna catch you guys later. If you enjoy, if you have respect for these archetypes here, I'm gonna need you to drop a like. Subscribe if you guys are new. I'm gonna catch you guys later. I'm out. Peace.